Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I just wanted to let you guys know that on this channel, I do post readings every single day, Monday to Sunday. Okay, so Monday to Thursday, that's usually all signs. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, and so on. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be posting collective readings such as this one. Okay, now please keep in mind that these are general readings. So they may or may not resonate for all of you, and that's totally fine. Just, use your intuition, take what resonates, and leave the rest behind. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what we have going on for you. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. So there is an unwillingness of moving towards a certain thing, okay? Things are not moving forward. There's no enthusiasm for things to move forward almost, okay? There's no inspiration for things to go on. This is Sagittarius energy here, but I feel like something took place, maybe some sort of fight, some sort of conflict here that led to not wanting forward movement towards something, or that this not wanting forward movement or not taking the necessary step for this movement created some sort of conflict. Okay, now, yeah, so with the Six of Swords, there's something that took place where it led somebody to walk away from the situation altogether, because it feels like somebody was not being listened to. Like okay, very interesting energy here, but it's almost like, when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're just screaming your lungs out because they're not understanding what you're trying to say and they're completely ignoring you. That's the kind of energy that's showing up here. Okay, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's not willing to take responsibility, and this feels very heavy on you. Okay, you feel like you have a lot of responsibility, like it's all on your shoulders and you have to take care of everything in this connection. And I feel like, yeah, somebody walked away here. There was a lot of chaos and conflict, a lot of very heated conversations, very, very heated fights almost, but definitely no movement forward in this connection. This has a very draining energy, to be honest. Okay, I feel like you felt very very disappointed. Okay, yeah, very interesting. Okay, what else do we have about this situation? Okay, yeah. Wow, a lot of cards came out. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords, this is somebody who's very ambitious, okay? This is somebody who wants to take action, who's very direct, who does not have any patience, who's rushing things, who wants things to happen quicker. And maybe this could be you or the person that you're dealing with, okay? Just flip the roles based on the situation. But there's this energy of somebody wanting to explore new things and do something new, have a new beginning. Like, one of you is very spontaneous and the other one has no enthusiasm whatsoever. So there's two very different energies going on here. Okay, there's two people that are very, very different. One is looking for adventure and sees potential in everything and just wants to jump and do different things and is always excited. The other one is very yeah, very, very different energies. Okay, two very different people. The other one doesn't want to do anything, just feels very, what's the word, like stagnant, like they don't want to do anything. Okay, now with the High Priestess, this is Cancer energy. Okay, but this is something to do with the subconscious. There's something hidden here, and I feel like this person is not doing certain things because, like, there's a reason why they're not doing certain things for you. Yeah, like they keep everything to themselves. There's no passion here, there's no communication, there's nothing going on. Okay, and this is kind of driving you crazy. We have Queen of Swords energy here. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who's independent. Okay, and I feel like you're feeling weighted down by this person, like they feel like a weight on your shoulders almost. Okay, and you're not really liking this anymore. Okay, so yeah, you're somebody who's very happy, who's very active, who very energetic. Okay, and the person you're dealing with is very stagnant, very, I think, apathy, what's the word, when they don't want to do anything. Yeah, okay. Now, Knight of Pentacles and the World. I feel like you're looking for a new beginning. You're wanting something different. Okay, yeah. the Knight of Pentacles. This is giving me, yeah, I feel like you're somebody who has responsibilities, okay, who takes care of a lot of things, who's trying to become more patient, okay. It's funny because you're flip the roles again, if you have to, but there's somebody who's very patient and very calm, okay, and somebody who's very aggressive, very spontaneous, very quick at acting, um at acting out, I meant. The world here, there, this is Capricorn and Aquarius energy, okay, but this is a completion of a cycle, okay. This is some sort of achievement, like some sort of unity, a new beginning. And I feel like, okay, very interesting. I feel like you're trying to make this things work with this person, okay, but also, but at the same time you're not, you're kind of just going with the flow, okay, seeing if the person reacts um to how you respond to things. So you're kind of studying the person and seeing if there is a chance that they could possibly make changes in their behavior or not. Okay, now let's see what else we have here. Okay. Okay, Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is your energy. Yeah, this is your energy. Okay. I don't know if you want to continue dealing with the situation, obviously. The Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like, okay, the energy that's showing up here is the energy of somebody who is showing up in a certain way with certain people, but then on the side they have this whole other concept of life and they behave very differently. Okay, so there are two different people. It's one person with two different personalities, and this is confusing the shit out of you, okay. Because you're like, you see them with other people and they're like, they seem fantastic, and then when they're with you, it's a constant fight, okay. And so you don't know what you want to do, okay. You don't know if you want to work on this because you are in a relationship and so there is this union, or just let it go and hopefully one day you get over it and then you find happiness, okay. But you just don't know if you want to invest more into this or not. That's the energy that's showing up here, because you are realizing that you are two very different people and you just don't know if you want to invest more time into this. Interesting. Okay. Now let's see, what else do we have from this person? What do we have from them? Let's see. I love you. So okay. There is love here. This person does love you. They just drive you crazy. Okay, we will be together again. Maybe, yeah, when I said that somebody walked away, I do feel like you guys will be back together again. I love you unconditionally. It could also be that some of you took some time off of this person to follow some sort of dream of yours, or you had to focus on something else for a little while. But love is here. It's just that you are two very different people, and honestly, I don't know how you want to navigate that. I mean, you really just have to decide if that's the kind of person you want in your life. But the love is here. It's just that you don't understand each other, you don't communicate properly, and one of you tends to walk away as soon as things get harder, okay. And then this leaves a heavy weight on the other person's shoulders, because they feel responsible for everything, okay. Yeah, this is the energy of a runner, okay, or somebody that just walks away as soon as there is some sort of problem, okay. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I feel like this person struggles with the thought of you leaving, but yeah, you're probably just dealing with somebody who's really, really calm, who doesn't communicate properly. And the main thing here is that you have the energy of somebody who's very active, very sharp in the way they communicate. And so you are literally the opposite, okay. You could be opposites in your signs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. The person does love you, okay. They have love for you, they just don't know how to, they're not very good at communication, okay. And so every time there's a fight, they tend to just run away, okay, or just completely shut up. They don't say anything, they look away, and they let you do all the talking and all the screaming. And you don't like that. You would want a reaction out of this person, but they just don't do anything. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Let's see here. What is your advice for you? What's the advice for you? Actually, no, my bad. What is the future of this connection? Let's take a look at the future of this connection. What is the future of this connection? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. And Two of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this is really a choice that has to be made. Okay. Do you feel better on your own? And I feel like there has to be a certain realization that in a relationship there is compromise. Okay. But I feel like you miss your independence. Yeah, you miss your independence and you don't know how to balance. Okay, there's this past version of you that keeps lingering around you, and then this new version of you that is with this person. And I feel like you're not really sure where you stand. Mostly like you want to be the person that you were before, but now that you have this person in your life, you kind of feel like you're juggling two sides of you. And you just, this could be a new relationship for some of you and you just don't know how to navigate it, which is completely normal. But I do feel like you have feelings for this person. Okay, the love is here. It's just a matter of communicating. I do see you guys together, but you or the other person, okay, flip the roles as you prefer. Somebody needs to realize that there is compromises that need to be made here. Okay, now let's get some advice. Let go and moving. Okay, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. So there's definitely changes happening. Okay, you have to let go of some sort of aspect of this relationship, of this situation that's weighing you down. Okay, I do feel like this is different. Okay, so for some of you, you do want to leave this person. For some of you, you want to stay and you want to work things out. You just don't know how to go about it. But yeah, let go. For some of you, you could also be moving in with this person. Okay, or maybe you're fighting because you want to move in together and the other person is not really doing anything about it. Okay, and so you feel like you have to let go. But your advice here is to, I mean, it is saying let go, but this could also mean just let go of control. Okay, I feel like you're somebody you're showing up as a Queen of Swords here too. Okay, and so I feel like you're somebody who wants everything quickly and you have to let go of control. Okay, you have to allow things to move the way they're supposed to and just go with the flow. And you don't always have to control everything. Okay. um yeah, very, very interesting reading, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if it resonated and what's going on, because it's kind of all over the place. I hope it made sense for some of you. But yeah, you guys, that is all I have for you today. Just try to let go of control. Don't try to be so I think you're a perfectionist, okay, and you want everything done your way, but not everything needs to be done in a certain way, okay? You have to allow the universe to do things for you, okay? And if you love this person and you want to work on this connection, I mean, I don't see them as a bad person. They're just different, okay? You're two different energies. They do love you. But yeah, try to let go of control as much as you can and just go with it if you want to be with this person, okay? All right, you guys, that is all I have for you. I hope this resonated, okay? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. And yeah, I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here and goodbye for now.